I'm the man, I got plans. Fit the bourbon in my hand that'll make it change its stance. I'm like in advance, and I rarely ever chance. Rather mitigate the risk, keep my eye up on them bands. I'm just saying, in the land, guess I'm back in high demand. And my car ain't from Japan, but I drive it like I ran from the cops. I'm like, damn, see.
What's going on, boxing fans? It's your boy, Pool Counter Boxing. Coming back at you with a boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. Please smash that like button for more hardcore boxing content. Now, I like to welcome my new subscribers to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoy the hardcore boxing content. Now, Jim Comfer, he's a writer. He's a boxing writer, and he's trying to formulate a narrative that Shakur Stevenson needs to fight excitingly. You know what I'm saying? He needs to go in there and bang, and so he could be a pay-per-view attraction, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Basically how he put it was, it's in his best interest, to go in there and don't fight defensively. So boxing fans, they don't want to pay for a knockoff of Floyd Mayweather, right? So when did boxing writers, start telling fighters how to fight, right? So, they want to give, his best chance to win is to fight defensively. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he can bang, but why take the chance, right? So this is their way of trying to put black fighters in a box, trying to give Oscar Valdez a chance to win by using some kind of some kind of psychology, I guess. But we know that, Stevenson, if he goes in there and he can't bang him out, he's just going to box him to a win. So, the boxing system and the boxing media, they're always trying to control the narrative on black fighters, on what they got to do, how they got to fight. And, if you're a pure boxer, they're going to call you boring. So we know all the, we know the whole shebang, the whole spiel that they like to do. So, they pretty much know that Oscar Valdez don't have a chance if, he boxes Shakur Stevenson, I'm sorry. And, so they're going to try to do everything they can from the outside to pressure Shakur Stevenson to fight Oscar Valdez fight. And so, Stevenson said he's ready. He's been sparring with Bud Crawford. They've been in intense training, you know what I'm saying? But Oscar Valdez, he's had Canelo the entire time, teaching him how to throw hooks, teaching him new things. And basically, he's got the Latino fan base on his back, and he has Canelo pride on his back. So he's feeling immense pressure, so he's making all these vows. He vows to destroy or beat Shakur Stevenson. He's been all melodramatic and everything, he was, he beat Bachelk, knocked him out, and, he popped dirty in the next fight. So everything he has done is being, scrutinized, because you don't know if it's the PEDs or was it his hard work that, really helped him overcome these fights. So, and now, of course, he's joined the Eddie Reynoso camp, and, it's been nothing but steroids and, banned substances that came out of that camp, and nobody seems to care. And so we got boxing writers protecting the juice crew. Anytime you bring up anything about that camp, it's a shame. It's going to tank the fight. It's a built-in excuse. It's not a built-in excuse when you pop dirty. And then you still get your ass whipped, when you pop dirty. That's just a shame. So the writer goes on to talk about Rosie Ramirez and Jeremiah Nakatani, how they pressured Shakur Stevenson and gave him problems. They had to go back to the Olympics to where Shakur Stevenson lost just to, throw some shade on him. You know what I'm saying? Saying he couldn't do nothing on the inside. Saying this guy, beat Shakur Stevenson with combination punching 2016. They had to go back to 2016 to throw shade on Shakur Stevenson. So this shows you that they will, they won't leave any rock unturned. And then he dominated Nakatani, Jeremiah. He dominated him. I mean, he might have got a good punch in, a couple good punches in, but Stevenson fought defensively and beat him. You know what I'm saying? That's his fight. That's how he fights. So they're going to poke at his boxing style, call him boring, and, all this in the hopes of giving Oscar Valdez a chance, to get another dirty victory, right? We know he didn't beat Kasinkow. He was robbed. He was robbed. Look at his face. You know what I'm saying? His face is terrible. You know what I'm saying? But, Shakur Stevenson, 17 wins, 0 losses, 9 KOs. And Oscar Valdez got 30 wins, 0 losses, and 23 KOs. They're going to be fighting at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas. Garden Arena at Las Vegas. Keyshawn Davidson and Esteban Sanchez going to be fighting. And then they're going to have a 4-rounder with Nicole Ali versus Wash Hondo Ibora or something like that. They're middleweights. So it's going to be a special attraction. It's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Time. So, Oscar, Valdez, he's talking about in the blood, sweat documentary thing, the build up access or whatever you want to call it, that, he's seen Shakur, he thought he was a great fighter in the Olympics, and, but he was concentrating on his fights. And, you knew exactly who Shakur Stevenson was, and he was coming for you. You knew he was in your weight division, so you kept an eye on him. But he says, he goes on to say that, it's been great training beside Canelo, and, Canelo's giving him this, confidence and this bigger sense of himself. And, he has a lot of pressure from Canelo, who put him up to fighting Stevenson, but Canelo wouldn't take these fights. You know what I'm saying? He had a constructed career himself. Now, I'm not going to get on a tangent about Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We already knew what the deal is with him. So it all takes place April 30th, you know what I'm saying? And, they're going back and forth. Just talking stuff, Stevenson says he's ready. He asked Oscar Valdez, not to cheat. And, the writers, they felt some kind of way about that. They felt like, because they did the same thing with Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, when he said he was cheating, they were trying to say it was a built-in excuse. So, they found some kind of way to combat the embarrassment of popping dirty. You know what I'm saying? But how can they protect the dudes that are, cheating the system, right? So this just goes to show you they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about, who cheats. It's just all a myth. They only care if black people cheat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got to stay on code. You know what I'm saying? We got to support our fighters. You know what I'm saying? We just got to do it, man. And, Shakur Stevenson, he's going to go in there and he's going to fight his fight. Hopefully he don't do like Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? Go in there and get, get clipped. You know what I'm saying? Trying to knock out this dude, you know what I'm saying? Because, he could be hopped up on horse tranquilizers or something, horse Red Bull or something, you know what I'm saying, to keep him hyped, you know what I'm saying? And we know he will, juice. So, we need to keep that in mind, because they do not want, Shakur Stevenson becoming the next Floyd Mayweather. They're trying to stop him in his tracks. Okay, you see the system is already piling up against him. You know what I'm saying? They're willing to give Oscar Valdez a fight he didn't even win. And Mauricio Suleiman is for his people, right? So we got to be for our people. You know what I mean? Let's hold it down for Shakur Stevenson, who should win all 12 rounds if he fight the way he's supposed to fight. Now, hopefully he don't go in there trying to, you know what I'm saying, bash and bang Oscar Valdez, but I believe he'll win that too. So that's why this fight is not hard, you know. Only hard thing is that, Oscar Valdez, he's putting himself into a corner, saying all this crazy stuff, that, Shakur Stevenson is breakable and, he vows to beat Shakur Stevenson. It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to get outboxed. You might get stopped. That's what's going to happen. And Canelo's just going to have to shut up and concentrate on his little Bivol fight, who nobody seemed to be interested in. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got. I don't want to make this video too long. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. And thank all my new subscribers for coming in. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll have another video on this one. I'll see you guys on fight night, you know what I'm saying? While I watch the fight live. And join me or just check in and see what's popping. See you guys in the next one. Remember what I say. The law don't go right here, law dog. See you in the next one.
Not a crease from the ground like some cleats. I'm like, heard your homie send a link. I listen to it, shit is weak. You should trash and hit delete. If it ain't about the bottom line, it's not important. I don't entertain a buyer if I cannot afford it. I don't like the 808 if it is not distorted. And I really wish you would, but this is not a force, so I'm back.